everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is a new segment that I am going to call Coffee Story Time. And yes, by basically what I am saying is that I am going to drink a mug of coffee and tell you a story. This is gonna be a laid-back series, meaning I'm gonna have a messed up ponytail. I'm not gonna wear makeup. I am going to don my Nightmare Before Christmas sweater. And let me turn on some light so you can actually see it. And I just spilled my coffee on the day-on tray. Oh, I hate that. But, and I hate the fact that my light's not on. There we go. Now you can see my lovely face. But yeah, this is my Nightmare Before Christmas sweater. And it's the month of July, which is on the Charlie Brown calendar. He is being floated away by a kite. All right. So, oh, and also we wear slippers. Told you this is comfy time. Now, I have a special mug that I love to drink my coffee out of. And some of you are like, Melissa, it's not 1997 anymore. It's 2016. But guess what? I don't care, because I am drinking out of my fancy, fancy Hanson mug. Yes, I am so a fan of Hanson. I don't care what you say. I gotta blow on it. It's hot. Ooh. So good. So, as many of you all know, I went to the ER the other day. This is not the story that I'm going to tell y'all. I went to the ER the other night because my side was hurting and I was in just so much pain. I just told the Hubster, screw it, I'm going to the ER. I don't care if they can do anything for me or not. I need to get this taken care of. Well, come to find out that I have a swollen colon. Awesome. I have been on a clear liquid diet for the past couple days. Tomorrow's my last day, but I can have coffee, applesauce, Gatorade, water, Jello, stuff like that. Just nothing too hard on my system. I can have a piece of bread or like a piece of toast to take my medicine with or whatever, but as of right now, I'm on a clear liquid diet. Thank God I can have coffee. So, even though it's decaf, I do not drink any caffeinated drinks. That's just how I roll. So, anyways, for today's edition of Storytime, of Coffee Storytime, I'm going to tell you about a situation that happened early this morning. And when I say early this morning, I mean about 4 o'clock-ish in the morning. My husband, he is an LPN at a, I guess you could say a nursing home type thing. It's like a rehab facility for old people. Please pardon me itching my nose. For some reason, it itches really bad. And he works the 3 to 11 shift. Well, depending on what he has to get done, what time his relief comes in, how many orders he has to put in, how much paperwork he has to do, if anyone fell, if anyone passed away, if, you know, anybody had any kind of trauma happen, he can get home pretty late. Well, last night was not one of those nights. He got home probably about 12:30. And before he went to work, he went up to Wawa and bought him 2 beers, which, you know, is his norm. I don't care. My husband is the one who brings the money into the house. He's the one who pays the bills because he's the only one working right now. Because with my P&H, I can't work. So, he's the only one working right now. So I don't mind if he needs to have a beer or 2 to wind down, or if he wants to play PlayStation, or if he wants to do whatever he wants to do downstairs while I'm upstairs trying to get my rest. You know, he's free and entitled to do it. That's all I gotta say. I have a problem when he's drinking 8 beers and starts acting like a total goofball. That's what I got a problem with. Well, about 4 o'clock in the morning, I was awake and I smelled something cooking. Excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee in my Hanson mug. Go Hanson. So, anyways, I smelled something cooking, and I'm like, okay, maybe he's just cooking something for him to eat. No problem. Then I smelled something burning. By the way that our house is, if I say, you know, babe or sweetheart or whatever, he's able to hear me. One, because my voice is very loud and it carries. Two, our upstairs is an open floor plan, so there's no door. If you go up these steps, there's no door there. And I'm like, babe, babe, babe. And he didn't answer me. And I was like, he fell asleep in that chair. So I come downstairs. Sure enough, he's passed out in his little chair that he has. But the oven is on. And I'm like, oh my God. Well, I open the oven. And there's the pan in there from the other night when I made steak for dinner. How the pan got back in the oven, I have no idea, because I know I put it on the oven for it to be cleaned, because our sink was a little full of dishes. So I put it on the oven to be cleaned. I don't know how it got back in the oven. And what was burning was the butter, and the seasoning from the steaks was burning onto that pan. Thank God I got to it fast enough to where I could get all the burnt stuff off my pan. My pan is fine. So I'm like, sweetheart, and he's like, and I'm like, sweetheart, and he's got like a pan of french fries ready to be put in the oven. I said, do you want me to cook these french fries for you? He's like, and I'm like, oh God, he's so out of it. So I cooked the french fries for him, stayed down here, watched 2 episodes of Man vs. Food on, I think he watches it on Netflix, either Netflix or YouTube. I don't know which one he watches it on. He watches it on one of the two. So I cooked the french fries for him, because if you bake french fries, you know it takes a while for them to bake, especially if they're the real thick crinkle cut french fries. That's what they were. So it takes a while for them to fully cook. So I make his french fries. I'm like, sweetheart, what do you want with these? He's like, oh, I don't know. I said, well, do you have any jalapeno ketchup left? He's like, I think so. I want that. Well, he had no jalapeno ketchup left. And my husband is a condiment man. He loves condiments. Excuse me, gotta. He loves condiments. He will put anything on anything. Like, if we have pizza, he's got honey mustard and ranch. It's the grossest combinations he comes up with. So I said, you don't have any more jalapeno ketchup? I said, do you want sriracha sauce? He said, no. I said, do you want spicy honey mustard? He said, no. I said, do you want ketchup and mayonnaise? He says, yes. I was like, all right. So I got the ketchup and I got the mayonnaise ready for him. And gave it to him so he can eat. Well, he's still like half out of it. Doesn't even know what's going on. I'm like, well, here's your french fries and here's your ketchup and mayonnaise. He's like, okay. Like I told you, he's half out of it. So I go back upstairs. I told him, I said, you eat this. Don't you cook anything else unless it's in the microwave. So I go upstairs and oh, my nose itches again. I go back upstairs and lay down. And about 5:30 he comes to bed. And of course, it wakes me up. And I'm like, why did you have to wake me up? So, the point of this story is, do not let your husband get drunk, pass out, and turn the oven on. And the bad part about it is, this is the 3rd time this has happened. Twice before with potato skins from TGI Fridays. Yeah, he's done this twice before. excuse me, I told him this afternoon before he left, I said, 3 strikes, you're out. You can no longer cook on the oven or in the oven anymore when you're drinking. I said, it's either microwave or you don't eat it at all, or I make it for you. So that is what happened to me last night or early this morning. So that is my story that I had to tell you guys. I'm missing Madison because she went on I almost said field trip. She went on a road trip with her Auntie Ellie, and I miss her so much. She's my little buddy. Yeah, so other than my husband almost burning down my house, what is this black thing on my face? Okay. Other than my husband trying to burn down my house for the 3rd time, and me missing Madison, and me having a swollen colon, not having a good week. So, but anyhoodle, that's the story I wanted to tell you. Please let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this little chit chat with me, and next time I'll have a better story. Till then, drink coffee. I drink coffee in my Hanson mug. I'm gonna do it again. So good. So, till next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye! Oh, I almost forgot. Duh. Hit the red subscribe button and hit the red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. I almost just had a coughing fit. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, and you can follow me on Facebook at Melissa L. Garrett. My profile is private. I will check to see if you are a scammer or a robot first, and if you're not, you're legit, I will more likely accept your friend request. There you will find my day-to-day videos, because I try not to flood my YouTube with those. And as always, you can stalk me on Snapchat, which is Melissa Leah 1223, and Instagram, which is Melissa L. Garrett, or Melissa Leah Garrett. I don't know my stuff anymore. So, all you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you later.